Namaskar. Today I will discuss with you about the 73rd Amendment Act and three-tier Panchayati Raj system in India. The Panchayat system was also existing in ancient India. The mentions about the Panchayat system is there in the Dharmasastras, Arthasastra and in the Buddhist texts. The father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, was always emphasizing on the Panchayat system. Many of his speeches and writings, we can see he was emphasizing on the Gram Swaraj. It was for the first time in British India, Lord Ripon suggested for the establishment of local self-government, for which he is said as the father of local self-government in India. Through the 73rd Amendment Act, three-tier Panchayat Raj system established in all states of India, maintaining uniformity in its structure. The three-tier Panchayati Raj system signifies the rural local self-government, builds democracy in the grassroots level, and it transforms the representative democracy into a participatory one. Before discussing about the three-tier Panchayati Raj system, it is very necessary to have a look on the 7th schedule of Indian Constitution. As we know, India has a federal structure of government, but nowhere it is mentioned. The word federal is nowhere is mentioned in the Constitution. We can derive the federal structure of the government of India from the 7th schedule of Indian Constitution, where there is division and distribution of powers between the state and the union through three lists: union list, state list and concurrent list. In union list, presently there are 100 subjects. In the original constitution there were 97 subjects. In the state list, presently there are 61 subjects, but in original constitution there were 66 subjects. In the concurrent list, presently there are 52 subjects, but in the original constitution there were 47 subjects. And the subject local government has been given to the state, means it is mentioned in the state list. Now we will check the evolutionary process of the 73rd Amendment Act. It was in the year 1957, in the month of January 1957, Government of India had appointed one committee under the chairmanship of Balwant Rao Mehta to study the community development programs and National Extension Service. In its report, when it submitted its report, the committee submitted its report in the month of November 1957, in the same year. It recommended for the establishment of three-tier Panchayati Raj system in India. Jilla Parishad at the district level, the Panchayat Samiti at the intermediary level, means at the block level, and Panchayat in the village level. And also it suggested that all planning and development work should be performed through all these bodies, and the district collector should be the chairman of Jilla Parishad, and enough funds should be given to these bodies to perform their responsibilities. And it was Rajasthan, the first state was Rajasthan to adopt the three-tier Panchayati Raj system in the year 1959, followed by Uttar Pradesh, same year. And Besides the Balwantrao Mehta committee, there are some other committees were also constituted subsequently. Those were Ashok Mehta committee, J.V.K. Rao committee, Gadgil committee, etc. But the recommendation of Balwantrao Mehta was adopted while while taking any decision on the Panchayati Raj system. In the three-tier Panchayati Raj system in India, all seats are to be filled by persons chosen by direct election from the territorial constituencies of the Panchayat. According to Article 243D of the Constitution, there is the provision for reservation of seats for the communities, for the persons belonging to the communities of scheduled castes and scheduled tribes in proportion to their population. There is also provision for the reservation of seats for women in the panchayats, but what should be the proportion of reservation, that depends upon the state law. In some states, they have adopted 50% reservation of seats for women, and in some states still it is 33%. And also for the communities of scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, there is provision for the reservation of seats for women, and the proportion of seats also varies from state to state. In some states it is 50%, and in some others it is 33%. And also in some states there is some unique law with regard to the seats of chairpersons and vice chairpersons. For example, in Odisha, if the chairperson of a panchayat is woman, if the chairperson of a panchayat is a man, the vice chairperson shall be a woman. And a panchayat once constituted continues for 5 years from the date of its first meeting. But it can be dissolved earlier. In case of dissolution, re-election is held in that for that panchayat, and within 6 months. In case of premature dissolution and reconstitution of the panchayat, that new panchayat continues for the remainder of the period. And in case the remainder of period is less than 6 months, there is no need to conduct any election. According to Article 243F of the Constitution, a person who is eligible to be a member of State Legislative Assembly is also eligible to be a member of Panchayat. Only difference is that in case of State Legislative Assembly, the person should have attained the age of 25 years, and in case of Panchayat, the person should have attained the age of 21 years. Then we will know about the Gram Sabha, that is very important. Gram Sabha is a body of persons. Those are registered under the electoral roll of the village, comprised within the panchayat area at the village level. And then we will know briefly about the State Election Commission for superintendence, control and direction for the preparation of electoral rolls and conduct of election to the panchayats. There shall be the State Election Commission, and the State Election Commissioner is appointed by the governor of the state, and he also decides the terms and condition for him. This is all about the three-tier system, Panchayati Raj system in India in brief, and this is a very important question. Each sentence is important here because those can come as objective type of question, and also the whatever we discussed can be a long question also. You listen. Hope you have listened carefully, and all the best. Thank you.